What up? What up? What's up with the True Viking? I see you in the building, sweetie. All right, let's get right to it. Uh, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not a member. And also hit the notification so that you're able to get each and every one of my videos. All right. Now, the Celtics, in my opinion, which have really underachieved. Um, I know my boy True the King probably not going to want to hear that, but shout out to True the King TV too. Uh, you know, the Celtics have always, I would say, in the last like couple of years, have went through like roller coasters. Okay, and you know, I like Jason Tatum. I like him as a player, but in my opinion, he really has not been playing up to the level that he should be. Now he's done it over the course of several games, but even still, man, I mean, hitting 12 points and inefficient shooting, and when you play Charlotte, they're outplaying you, they're playing as a team, things of that. Brad Stevens is gonna look at stuff like that. Ama Udoka is doing everything that he can to inspire this team, to get them amped up and everything. And I'm a Udoka, while he wasn't, great as a player or anything like that, he has always been a longtime assistant in the school of Greg Popovich. Now, the Celtics have been extremely active, especially in the aim of improving pieces around uh, Jason and Jalen. Um, he's looking to improve the team's not only the team's salary cap, but free up more playing time for the young players. Like I said, like Peyton Pritchard, uh, and Romeo Langford. Uh, I think they already made one move this month. And Hernandez Gomez, uh, he ended up going to San Antonio. Now, Boston has really been looking at Al Horford, the Al Horford situation. I like his veteran professionalism and everything, but Al Horford is aging. I mean, he's getting up there, and he's making 27 million this season, and he has a partial guarantee of 14.5 million on his on the 26 mil next season. Um, another, other names that have been coming up and other moves, of course, is Dennis Schroeder, Josh Richardson, and Marcus Smart. Uh, Richardson's contract runs through next season, and Smart is like you know, Marcus Smart has already signed a 4-year extension, but I know that they probably seem like they tied everything up, but Marcus Smart is, I don't think that he's happy. You know. Now Richardson, I felt like Richardson was always a great fit, especially in Philly, man. I really hated that Dallas, that he, not with Dallas anymore. I think that he was a better fit over there in Dallas more so than Philly. Um, and another interesting thing that we need to look at is on big man singing. Uh, I he's they're gonna see if they they're gonna keep their if what the situation was if they would have kept their first round pick last year, and what they ended up doing, they dealt it to Oklahoma City, who had all the picks in the world. Oklahoma City over these last couple years, and see, singing is averaging 8.8 points per game and 4.6 rebounds per game with Houston in 39 appearances. So they're targeting that big man. Now that leaves in question a guy like Robert Williams. Like me personally, I know a lot of people sleep on a guy like Robert Williams. I like Robert Williams, man. I like Robert Williams. I think that what's up with it? What's up with it, Jelly Bean? I see you in the building. You said they need a PG. Well, Jelly Bean, they already have a PG. They have a PG in Peyton Pritchard. I don't know why people think that Peyton Pritchard is not like Peyton Pritchard is a guy, man. He's a high motor guy, and Romeo Langford. Like those guys right there are young, they're athletic and stuff. And look, Marcus Smart, of course, he's from the crib. He's from the area. You know what I'm saying? And uh, Marcus Smart is a real dude, real down to earth guy, man. He'll hoop with anybody. You know what I'm saying? He'll hoop with guys that are mediocre, and he'll hoop with guys that are professional. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of person he is. I think people get the mistake that they put him in of course, in the tough guy category. But I mean, nah, man, he's not even like that. Marcus Smart done played in city leagues. He done been everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is this about Marcus Smart, man. You can see it, the body language, that he's clearly not happy there. And look, people probably disagree with me. Jason Tatum should not be an All Star this year. He shouldn't. Matter of fact, um, there's a couple people that's up there that shouldn't be. James Harden, but that's popularity. He should not be an All Star. Yeah, I mean, you look at the guy, look at what these other guys are doing. But that's a whole nother conversation. But man, what you got on this, young? On the Celtics moves that they trying to make. I'm kind of surprised.
Mm, like I said, my dream thing, like if I was GM for the Celtics, my dream of realistic choices at point guard would be I would definitely have a point guard. Got to be efficient, versatile, good shooter, a level head playmaker, and doesn't rely heavily on athleticism to impact the game, which means he's aged well, hopefully. So um, if we could get a third team to take Smart and give Young SS, the Celtics would just give up something like two first round picks and two pick swap. That would be good. Um, but honestly, I don't know if they might keep Smart, but no one else is considerable value to trade. So if you keep him Smart, you can't expect to land any powerful guys in the trade market. The Boston rotation guys just don't have the stock right now. So, so to me, I feel like you want to target some people. I feel like cause I feel like that's it. Smart and be out. If you can replace Smart and have a guy hmm, Harrison Barnes, Bodega, or Fran Van Vliet, them guys.
Oh, young, having some technical issues, y'all. Now, I didn't really think that he wanted to sign that 4 year. Young, like him signing that 4 year. Like I was like, man, you I don't know, you tripping, but I guess he saw, okay, Brad Stevens, he's moving into the front office. Danny Ainge is stepping down, and I guess like when Danny Ainge stepped down and everything, I guess people, let's just be honest, a lot of guys actually got excited about that because man, Danny Ainge was shrewd. Now, don't get me wrong, man. Danny Ainge, I'm not gonna sit here and act like he didn't bring any success there, but he's always been known as a shrewd businessman. Especially, I can't ever get over how he did IT. You know what I'm saying? I will never get over that. But Brad Stevens is really, really trying to make some moves. But I really feel like Peyton Pritchard should be the point of emphasis. Get him playing more. Romeo Langford, and then they're going after singing the guy that's in Houston. And of course, everybody going after Christian, guys like Christian Wood. Houston right now, they got a whole bunch of guys right there, right, that a lot of people are like picking and choosing. They're like, okay, we're gonna get this guy. We might put him in a winning situation, or put him in a winning situation, because Houston got talent. They're just not winning.
Mhm.
I think somebody's trying to do it. You said all I want. You said I think he want out. Yeah, he wants to. Man, of course he wants out. Can't you see his body language? Dog, hey, when they played Charlotte one time, man, I was just looking at Boston. I like, man, these guys don't even look like they want to play with each other. Like, I mean, have you watched them?
Mark Smart,
I mean, the whole Boston team.
it was bad.
Like,
Yeah,
but you look at Charlotte, right, man. Look at them, Mello, Bridges, even Gordon Hayward, all them guys, man. They look like they having so much fun.
young team winning. Mm. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do. Like develop young talent, like you said with Pritchard. With Pritchard, and and
Mhm.
I told that people sleeping on him. Like this dude, like averaging crazy in Oregon. Like this dude gonna be underrated. Watch, just give him more time. You know, watch him develop. You know, and then he's gonna be crazy. He's gonna be leading up. He's gonna be shaking the NBA.
You know who Peyton Pritchard kind of remind me of? Man, he remind me of that little short dude that just be coming in high motor over there at Denver. I think you know his name.
Carl
He
Barkley,
he, huh?
you said from Denver.
Yeah. It's who Pritchard reminds me of.
You
Okay,
said
you know that little. I think his number is 7. But man, this dude come in young. This dude got so much energy. He be hitting shots. He be playing defense. Little motherfucker be all over the floor. You know what I'm saying? Like
he said
he,
Nuggets. He plays number.
yeah. It might be number 7. I forget. I forget his name and stuff. But man, he be like a big ass spark. You know what I'm saying? And that's who. When I see Pritchard, man, that dude got so much energy, but at the same time, he's efficient. He uses his team. He play defense. He's all over the floor. He fast. And look, I'm gonna be real.
Is that player still on the Nuggets or no?
You said what?
Is that player still on the Nuggets?
Yeah. He's still on there. He
Oh,
a little motherfucker, man. Like and you can't really pronounce. He international, man.
yeah, I got it. It's Campanzo.
Number 7, right?
Campazzo. F. Campazzo.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, young. When you look at that motherfucker right there, man, he'll come in, and the dude, he remind you of a guy that, okay, look, I only got like a couple minutes, so I'm gonna make a spark. I'm gonna do whatever is necessary to to get the team in, and that's who Pritchard remind me of.
Mm, mm, yes.
But I think the Celtics they wanna. Let me ask you this: what you think of Ima Udoka, man? You think he's a good coach, man?
I'm Udoka.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
No. Damn.
I think the problem is not just the coaching. Is how you gonna deal with not just Marcus Smart, but Tatum and Brown. How you gonna do that? And you know, they really need. And to be honest, Celtics, they need a center horribly. Horrible. Really need a center because horribly, Rob is more of a power forward, and like I said, Drew Holiday be a great pickup or someone like that, just a solid point guard. Like a Dennis Jasmine with a flash, not a flashy point guard, but a playmaker that can play offense and defense. And I feel like that. Um, Because if you got to trade one of them, then the quickest way it's to rebuild the floundering team. Which one go back and forth, but has to happen. Make it work deals that centers around some bonus or maybe a cat type of player. Perhaps work on something with the Kings for Halliburton or Buddy Hill. Team's not going to improve with deals for Richardson or Holford. They're not going to make deals with that. No.
I mean, Udoka did come. He did come from the school of pop. So I mean, I'm not saying like I don't know. It just seems like them players. You right, young. I'm not saying he's a bad coach or nothing like that, but they're not buying in. They just not buying into what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
Like you could be a great like sometimes you could be a great coach, but motherfuckers just don't want it just go in one ear and out the other and everything. Sort of like with Stan Van Gundy and New Orleans Pelicans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of that situation right there. You
Yeah, Steinbeck was a good coach.
you don't think he's a good coach?
I mean,
I mean, he did get to the finals, man.
yeah, with Orlando, yeah, but like him and Dwight Howard had problems. Yeah.
He had Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard was the only superstar on there. He had Jameer Nelson. He had Rashad Lewis.
Him and Dwight had problems. That's what I said.
Man, but Dwight got problems with every motherfucking body, man. Dwight had problems with Kobe.
Now that was different. You know, Dwight was tough.
You know what I'm saying?
Dwight was tough.
Dwight, Dwight, Dwight got problems everywhere that motherfucker go, man. That Dwight,
He said, you know, Dwight Howard. I said, no, man, that was tough. Yeah. He was soft. He's soft.
young, young. How many teams that nigga Dwight Howard done been with?
Magic, Lakers, Rockets, Hornets, Atlanta, Wizards, Lakers,
Exactly.
Philly,
Damn
Philly,
near all the league.
Philly, and that's 18.
Man, they don't even want to look. They're like, we don't want you in either one of these conferences, nigga. Man, just nigga go to China or somewhere, nigga. Like, man, shit.
I repeat it again, people. Magic, Lakers, Rockets, Hornets, Hornets, Atlanta Hawks, Wizards, Philly, and Lakers. That's 18.
Man,
That's 18 you win.
I know. Hey, True Viking. Hey, True Viking got more heart than Dwight Howard. And she a female. Like, man, oh, he act like a motherfucking diva, man. If y'all can't hear me, I'm going in a bad area, man. So
Yeah.
forgive me, y'all. Um, yeah, you right about that, young man. Look, that nigga went down the list, man.
Mm-hmm.
But see, the reason why I bring that up is because okay, it's not the organization, it's your ass.
Okay. That's true.
Guys don't want to play like they've already said it. You know, I think Ticket had already said it. Shout out to Ticket. I think he already said guys don't want to play with Dwight Howard. If people talk about, oh yeah, guys don't want to play with LeBron. Shit, niggas, man, niggas don't want to play with Dwight.
Yep.
Hey, young, she said you funny as hell. Yeah, young do be man. Young got young is a comedian. He like comedy, man.
Hey,
That
I like. He said what team? But I was going to.
nigga said Lakers, Magic.
He be like, damn. You like, damn. How many teams?
God, dog, man, that nigga give Journeyman a whole nother. That nigga is a nomad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that nigga give Journeyman a whole nother name, man. Like that nigga Jamal Crawford. Hey, he made Jamal Crawford look like he been with a NBA team his whole goddamn career, man. Cause
Oh, Jamal Crawford teams.
Yeah, Jamal Crawford, man. He been with how
Knicks,
many teams?
oh, the Knicks,
Uh
uh,
huh.
the Bulls, the Warriors,
The Clippers.
Clippers, the Trailblazers, Atlanta Hawks, the Phoenix Suns, the Brooklyn Nets. That's like 8 teams as well.
I'm telling you, man.
That's like 8 teams as well.
Hey, True Viking said, hey, yo. True Viking said, you respectfully disrespectful. I like that. I like that, True Viking. Hey, I like that. That's creative than a motherfucker. Like consistently,
Oh, I forgot.
consistently.
No, I forgot. The Timberwolves. Gotcha.
Damn, he played for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, that's 9 teams. Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't even know that. Damn, I forgot about that shit. God damn, bro.
Hmm.
Man, yeah, but you know that nigga was a journeyman. But Jamal Crawford, you never heard anything bad about Jamal Crawford. That I can't say. You never heard anything bad about Jamal Crawford. They was always saying how professional Jamal Crawford was,
Oh
and
yeah.
he worked hard. He was always trying to bring a street element to the NBA and shit though, man. But yeah, I think Miami trying to make some moves, huh?
Oh yeah. No. To be honest, I think we need to get rid of Victor because I feel like we wasting Victor time because he's injury prone. Yeah.
I think y'all should leave it the way it is, man. Y'all got a nice little y'all got a like nice little crew over there. They sleeping on Miami, yo.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what I said. We gotta get. I still think we need a little bit more big man. I think, but to help him then, I'll
They
say
got Kobe. They got Kobe Hero over there. You know what I'm saying? So they got
no. Yeah,
they
man.
got
Yeah, but I said though, we got to get rid of. I really think they. I didn't really want Victor to be there. Because I'm like, how we gonna get the guy who's always an injury prone?
Did you see the way Bam was just bullying Brian?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bam was, Bam was like, man, you don't get that shit out of here. He like, nigga, I'm
Yeah.
coming off an injury, nigga, and I'll throw your shit.
That man Braun said he put the numbers like 6 because it was 6 pounds. He was like, "Yeah, but you're losing. You can make the 6 how you want, buddy. You losing tonight."
Man, like,
Like
damn.
Miami loved LeBron. Miami gave LeBron that. They always give LeBron shit because he was there. He was there. He had helped him gave him a championship.
Right, right, right.
You
I
know,
hated when he would do that, man. Like you go to he would go there and then he wouldn't play, man. Like that, that made me kind of upset, man. He said, "You said what's your basketball team?" True Viking, you should know what my team is. Come on now, Sixers. Young, she want to know what your basketball team is.
you gotta pay me. Yeah,
He got like three of them.
just lead.
He got backup teams just like Tiffany do in football, just in case one lose. You know what I'm saying? She be like, nah, nah, nah. But I really feel like there's gonna be a shakeup. And you know what, man? The Kings, man. I know they keep saying they want to build around Halliburton and De'Aaron Fox, but Buddy Hield, Marvin Bagley the third, they're not off limits.
Mm-hmm. That's what I mean. No.
Like there, some of these teams that that used to be good, like the Kings, man, they just been horrible for so long, man. I want to see them niggas, progress. You know what I'm saying? Then also, listen. Now we were talking about quickly earlier. Now I know Wilts was talking about quickly and wait, what was too. I could see quickly going somewhere else, man.
But who won them?
There would be a lot of teams that would want quickly. I
But
think at
who?
one point,
They might put him. He
huh?
might go back to G League. They might put him in G League.
Man, quickly would be a joy to have, man, because he's young. Um, he still got a lot of potential. You got to realize, man, the dude right now really would have been a sophomore in college.
Yeah,
He would have been a he would have been a sophomore.
yeah. So what about you? What about in Philly? Is there any trade deadlines in Philly?
Well, like I just did a stream on that, but I'll give you the rundown. Pretty much, the Sixers have set the offer on the table to the Atlanta Hawks and the Kings once again, and you know it's up to them to try to make the move. But you know who they want. You know who they targeting. They want they want like we were talking about earlier, a top a top tier player. They were eyeing John Collins. I know a lot of niggas don't like John. I fucks with John Collins, man.
Mm-hmm.
I fucks with John Collins hard, bro. Like I don't know why
Oh,
niggas.
that's how the trade went for Philly. They made offers for Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
Let me hear it. What's the offer?
Well, let me see. Hold on one second, cause I gotta go back to it. Give me 1 second. Cause they done changed it. They changed it up again. At one point, they they were gonna do it, and then they didn't want to do it. Okay, here you go. Uh, this is what Sharina is coming from him. They said in return for Simmons, the 76ers have wanted like I said, a top level All Star or package featuring a bevy of first round draft picks for Simmons. For Simmons, the 76ers have asked the Kings for guard Tyrese Halliburton and multiple round picks, and as a package around John Collins and multiple first round picks from the Hawks, along with Atlanta taking Tobias Harris. I already talked about that. Multiple sources have said from the Athletic. But like I said, the Kings aren't quite sure, and they really don't want to move on a young. You know why? Because
Uh,
they've already came out and said about De'Aaron Fox and Halliburton. They still want to build around them. And now this is another thing. Like I told everybody, I was telling Wait What too. Told everybody else. The Sixers have been looking for pieces to put around Embiid. Now I'm gonna tell you why they said that, young. The reason why they said that is because we want to get younger, not younger. We want to get more athletic, even though we're young. Where they want to get more athletic and more energetic. That's our whole primary goal. Yeah, we got young guys on there, but they want to still get athletic. They want everybody playing it more energetic, kind of like Thibault. That's what
mm-hmm.
they want to set around and be. But I'm like, young, you know, it's all going to depend on how Embiid is going to be during the stretch of the playoffs and everything. But yeah, that was pretty much that's what the offer is.
I
and
heard
that's what the deal. That's the deal that they want to do. What'd you say?
that's bad. That's a bad one. Um, that's a bad one. Cause I heard some different as well. I heard that they offered being a Philly had offered Warriors Ben Simmons and some others
Uh huh.
for Ben Simmons for Draymond Green, Jordan Poole, and
Uh huh.
Wiggins. And, I don't know. I think they wait for they declining it, but I think they're gonna decline that trade.
Nah, they're not gonna do that shit. That would be really stupid, especially with what the Warriors are doing right now, man. Now I would look if Draymond Green comes and look, everybody disagrees with me probably on this. I know. My boy James probably wouldn't agree with me on this and shit. But nigga, give me fucking Draymond, nigga. I'll take Draymond in a heartbeat. Because look, he don't care about look. He gonna bring a little bit. He gonna bring some toughness. He gonna bring a playmaking, and he gonna bring defense or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can sit here and we can talk shit about Draymond all we want to. Look, I don't like Draymond because of his antics.
hmm
You know what I'm saying? I don't like that silly shit he be doing, like, with his antics and the stuff he said with KD and all that. But for me to sit up here and say, "Oh, I wouldn't want Draymond in Philly," nigga, you got your motherfucking mind. I'll take nigga. That's championship experience right there. I'll take that nigga in the heartbeat. I take him over. Listen, I would rather have just looking longevity wise. I would rather have like a Marvin Bagley the third. Just somebody that could grow and develop, or even Wiseman. Nigga, give me Wiseman, nigga, man, dog. I don't know what niggas see, but Wiseman nigga can hoop, man. He gotta develop, man. I told him, man, I'd take Jalen Smith too. Somebody. I'm talking backup, young. I'm not talking about, primarily now in Draymond case, yeah, uh, start him or whatever. But yeah, I do it, man. Shit, man. I'll take him in a heartbeat. Only thing I'll be concerned about Draymond is not only his attitude, but his durability too. He's starting to get them little knick-knack injuries and shit. Oh, okay, she want to know your cash app, yo.
No, I don't do cash out, man. PayPal.
Uh, oh yeah. Well, I think nah. She does. She does PayPal. That's what True Viking she really has anyway. So you give her your stuff or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She trying to show you love, man. That's love right there, man. I'm telling you, man. True Viking, man. She 10 toes down, yo. For real, man. Just like Young is 10 toes down.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
but
but
what do you think? I mean, what do you think about it? Because now, like Tick was saying, he said that he's about to lose his own money. They probably finna just wait for the off season.
yeah, but the Philly thing, I feel like y'all should get not like like an all star, not like an all star or a solid player for Embiid, like a very guard, like a
Hmm.
guard, like a guard, um, that can really play defense, offense and defense. And get that stuff off Embiid's back and just take over if Embiid's hurt. No,
I mean, if we're looking at it, because I'm looking at it long term too. I'm looking at it long term. We are, our debt is better. Look, I think I told you about Green, young. You know, Green is done, man.
Yeah. Mhm.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, yeah. You said Danny Green's done. Why would you say Danny Green's done?
Okay, I haven't quite stepped in there yet. I was just sitting in there.